Guys, welcome back to some more Infinite Magic Raid. So in today's video, it is the Halloween events that are up. So some absolute phenomenal events for a mobile game that they did put up. You can see Ghost Night Out is the limited event, but we do have a lot of different parts to this. So we're going to go through each part of it. We get an exclusive hero. So guys, you can see these are exclusive heroes that I believe you cannot get anywhere else short of the Halloween event. When the Halloween event is over, these heroes are going to be gone. You can see it starts in 3 days, 15 hours. Now, the first one we get for free. So Cello, or Cello, you actually do get for free. You can see he has kind of his musical instruments, but a shield removal, debuff, buff, protection is a pretty hefty amount for a free hero. We know he is epic, guys. We'll run through his skills and abilities over here. Deals 160% attack damage to a single enemy with a 50% chance to reduce their defense by 30% for 2 turns. Now, this is really big, of course, when you're fighting bosses or when you're in PvP, guys. Defense down for some heavy tanking units is going to make a really big difference. Now, the Sound of Soul Reaping removes shield from the enemy and deals damage. That is right, guys. In addition, blocks some damage with the shield, but it does removes shields from the enemies, which again, very, very good when it comes to that PvP aspect. The Bloody Curse. So Cello consumes 5% of his current HP and transfers it into 1 layer of Vampire's Curse. And when he is afflicted with control effects, the skill is no longer effective when there are 5 layers, increasing all damage taken by him by 25%. So takes extra damage when receiving the maximum number of layers. I'm not too sure about this. I thought it was a little bit different. So he consumes 5% of his current HP and transfers it to 1 layer. Okay, so he's eating his own HP right there when he's afflicted with control effects. Okay, this skill is no longer active when there are 5 layers of the Vampire's Curse, increasing all the damage taken by him by 25%. So that might be a big, big negative, guys, because if he's getting these layers, he's consuming his HP and then he is taking more damage, increasing all damage taken by Cello by 25%. All right, and then the final one grants immortality on all allies for 1 turn and increases all allies' attack. So not only does he have an immunity to death for the entire team, but he also does have an attack up, which again is pretty good. And you can see here with this exclusive item, guys, just further building up his abilities. Grants all allies a shield by 20% of the max HP, or grants a shield by 30% of the max HP for 2 turns if a shield is successfully removed. So if he is taking off a shield, he is going to provide a much stronger shield to the hero team. Cello will not receive the extra 25% damage when it reaches max number, and grants all allies tenacity by 5%, which again could help. And then of course, additionally grants resistance to buff on all allies for 1 turn. So like we see, guys, 4 and 5 just do the speed, but I don't know the ability or how lucky you're going to get pulling multiple copies of him to build him up, short of having those artifact items. But he is not the crazy looking one, guys. This is the phenomenal looking Little Jack. That is probably one of the best Halloween heroes that I've ever seen in a game, guys. Little Jack looks absolutely phenomenal. And you'll see, look up here, guys, he is an attack Doom Legion. Of course, he is a demon. Deals 200% attack damage to a single enemy and inflicts Candy Bomb for 3 turns. Right here, a gift Little Jack gives to the enemy. It will detonate when its duration ends, and it can also be detonated by Little Jack's skill in advance. Now, remember Candy Bomb, guys, because we're going to have it in, I think, pretty much everything. Second one deals 420% damage to a single enemy, detonates the Candy Bomb. So if he gives the Candy Bomb away in the first one, it is going to detonate it in this one, blowing up the Candy Bomb that he just gave. Little Jack inflicts Candy Bomb on all enemies for 3 turns at the beginning of each wave. Each enemy target can have no more than 4 Candy Bombs, which will be automatically detonated when the duration ends. Each Candy Bomb deals 120% damage to an enemy when it detonates, and has an additional 50% pierce rate. So pretty good, guys. And then of course the last one, including the Candy Bomb, deals 440% attack damage to all enemy, and detonates the candy bomb. So we have 2 detonation, we have 2 that add in that candy bomb. Depending on where the damage comes in, could be very, very interesting to see. Then, of course, the giant pumpkin is the prank pumpkin. Little Jack randomly inflicts 2 candy bombs on 1 surviving enemy after 3 turns. Inflicts more candy bomb on 1 random surviving enemy for 3 turns. And then, of course, candy bomb again, guys. Just a massive, massive AoE hero that we have here. But I could see using him in a couple different game modes, guys, where you really do need the AoE damage. Again, hoping to get a couple copies of him. Now, literally, that is just the heroes. So Halloween packs, of course, we can get the Halloween packs out of here, guys, which are going to give you more of the trio stamina. In this account, of course, we are free to play, but the trio stamina is the trio match that we'll look at in just a minute. Now, the Ghost Visit, this is your free copy of CeeLo. If you do not log in during the event, you're not going to be able to get it, guys, so make sure you're hopping in to pick up that free copy. Trio match, I love the trio match. We've done this a couple times. You have to log in here early to get your copies or your little right here trio stamina. If you log in late, let's say you log into the event starts, you log in 8 hours later, those are 8 hours you would not have been recumulating your trio stamina because you were not actually logged in yet. Now, out of here, guys, of course, we're looking to pick up these mythic hero shards, guys. They're incredibly, incredibly difficult to get, but hopefully we can get a couple out of here, including this one is always my goal. Even if I have to come in here and I do have to spend, a couple diamonds to get that very last one out, you can see we're doing a pretty good build right here. We have 2 of the buildings. Trio match is a really cool event. I do like it. And then down here in the very right, guys, is the limited time dungeons. You can almost see it behind the camera. Limited time dungeons. Now there is 3 limited time dungeons, which of course are not a part of the Space Temple because it's not in the Voyage, but this is the limited time dungeons. And you can see here, guys, they got some pretty good loot. One thing is the Supreme Runes. They are very, very rare and expensive to get. The probability of getting legendary heroes much higher with those. And then, of course, we have to unlock 2 and 3. So overall, guys, we have a lot of things going on for Halloween. I love how they did this, guys. It's such a very cool way that this was rolled out. And again, we have 3 days, 15 hours until we can get those limited edition heroes. I'm saving everything right now. I'm hoping that it coincides with an event that we have going on. Usually they do. They seem to match everything up calendar-wise pretty well. But overall, guys, this is what we're offering, and this is what they have for the holiday event. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. And as always, thank you guys for watching.